Hey everyone! If you're looking to speak smarter, sound more fluent, and express your thoughts with flair, you're in the right place. Welcome to part 2 of our exclusive series, 100 More Unique Idioms to Master English Communication, where every idiom comes alive with meaning and a story you'll never forget. These aren't the usual phrases you've heard before. We've carefully selected fresh, uncommon idioms that'll set you apart in conversations, interviews, writing, and everyday speech. Whether you're a learner, speaker, or professional, this series is your shortcut to sounding natural and confident in English. So grab a notebook, hit that like button, and get ready, because we're diving straight into the next batch of idioms, starting from 121, with a story for every single one. Don't forget to subscribe to SpeakifIee and hit the bell icon so you never miss a moment of your language mastery journey. Let's begin. 101. Ace up your sleeve. Meaning, a hidden advantage or secret strategy. Story: just when everyone thought Raj had lost the debate, he brought up a rare fact no one expected. That was his ace up the sleeve, his teacher smiled. 102. All bark and no bite. Meaning, someone who makes threats but doesn't act on them. Story: Mira's boss shouted about deadlines but never enforced them. He's all bark and no bite, her coworker whispered. 103. Backseat driver. Meaning, a person who gives unwanted advice. Story: while driving, Neil's friend kept saying, "Slow down, turn now." Neil sighed, "Please stop being a backseat driver." 104. Bite the bullet. Meaning, to endure a painful situation bravely. Story: Arya hated injections, but the trip required one. "Time to bite the bullet," she muttered, closing her eyes. 105. Burn the candle at both ends. Meaning, to overwork and exhaust oneself. Story: a man studied all night and worked all day. "You're burning the candle at both ends," his mom warned. 106. Cast in stone. Meaning, permanent and unchangeable. Story: the festival plan wasn't final yet. "It's not cast in stone," the coordinator assured. "We can still adjust." 107. Cut the mustard. Meaning, to meet expectations. Story: despite being a rookie, Tara delivered flawlessly. "She really cuts the mustard," said the manager. 108. Dead ringer. Meaning, an exact look-alike. Story: in the mall, a fan asked Varen for an autograph. He was a dead ringer for the movie star. 109. Eat crow. Meaning, admit a mistake with embarrassment. Story: after mocking the new intern's idea, Priya had to eat crow when it worked better than expected. 110. Fly off the handle. Meaning, lose temper. Suddenly. Story: when her phone broke, Nisha flew off the handle and slammed her bag. Her friends stepped back quietly. 111. Get a taste of your own medicine. Meaning, to experience what you give to others. Story: Siddharth used to play tricks until someone locked his locker. Guess he got a taste of his own medicine, they laughed. 112. Go for broke. Meaning, risk everything in an effort to win. Big story: Ravi invested his last savings into his startup. Go for broke, he said, and succeeded beyond belief. 113. Hit below the belt. Meaning, to act unfairly or attack personally. Story: during an argument, Tanya brought up Arjun's old failure. That was below the belt, he replied, hurt. 114. In the limelight. Meaning, the center of attention. Story: after her viral dance video, Simran was in the limelight. Interviews, fans, and even brand deals. 115. Jack of all trades. Meaning, someone skilled in many different things. Story: Rayhan could fix gadgets, paint, sing, and cook. He's a jack of all trades, his friends said. 116. Keep your cards close to your chest. Meaning, to be secretive or cautious about one's plans. Story: when asked about her new project, Aisha just smiled. She's keeping her cards close to her chest, her teammate noted, 117. Let sleeping dogs lie, meaning, don't bring up old problems. Story, they were finally on speaking terms after years. Let's not talk about that old fight, Arnav said. Let sleeping dogs lie. 118. Make waves, meaning, attract attention by causing change. Story, Tia's design broke every rule and won first prize. She really made waves, the judge said. 119. Not playing with a full deck, meaning, acting a little strange or irrational. Story, Ronit brought ice cream to a snowstorm. He's not playing with a full deck today, laughed his cousin. 120. Off the beaten track, meaning, away from common or popular paths. Story, while others went to Goa, Nihar explored an unknown hill village. I prefer places off the beaten track, he said. 121. On cloud 9, meaning, extremely happy story. After getting her dream job offer, Anya danced around the living room. She's on cloud 9, her mom laughed joyfully. 122. Paint the town red, meaning, celebrate extravagantly. Story, after graduation, the group went out dancing, eating, and laughing all night. Let's paint the town red, they shouted. 123. Quick on the draw, meaning, fast to act or respond. Story, when the teacher asked a surprise question, Nikhil answered before anyone blinked. He's quick on the draw, said the impressed professor. 124. Rock the boat, meaning, to disturb the status quo. Story, everyone agreed silently until Priya challenged the decision. Don't rock the boat, someone whispered, but it was too late. She had sparked a conversation. 125. Spill the beans, meaning, reveal a secret story. Mira couldn't hold it in any longer. Fine, we're throwing a surprise party, she blurted. You spilled the beans, laughed her friend. 126. The ball is in your court, meaning, it's your responsibility now. Story, after explaining everything, the mentor said, now the ball's in your court. What will you do next? 127. Throw in the towel, meaning, to give up. Story, after 3 failed attempts, Rohan sighed. I'm throwing in the towel. But his coach encouraged him to try once more. 128. Under the weather, meaning, feeling ill. Story, Zoya skipped class and stayed in bed. I'm a little under the weather today, she texted. 129. Vanish into thin air, meaning, disappear. Suddenly. Story, the magician's assistant stepped into the box and vanished into thin air. The audience gasped. 130. Walk on air, meaning, be very happy. Story, after hearing the song she wrote on the radio, Ria was walking on air for the entire week. 131. X marks the spot, meaning, exact location. Story, on the treasure map, a bold red X showed the hidden place. X marks the spot, shouted the kids. 132. You can't have your cake and eat it too, meaning, you can't have it both ways. Story, Tara wanted more free time without giving up her part-time job. You can't have your cake and eat it too, her mom said gently. 133. Zero in on, meaning, focus closely. Story, during the investigation, the detective zeroed in on the fingerprints. The truth was close. 134. At the drop of a hat, meaning, immediately, without hesitation. Story, when his friend called for help, Avi packed his bags and left at the drop of a hat. 135. Between a rock and a hard place, meaning, facing 2 bad options. Story, if Ria told the truth, she'd hurt her friend. If she lied, she'd feel guilty. She was stuck between a rock and a hard place. 136. Cold shoulder, meaning, to ignore someone. Story, after the argument, Rahul gave his friend the cold shoulder for days. 137. Don't judge a book by its cover, meaning, don't form opinions by appearance. Story, the old cafe looked dull, but the food was heavenly. Don't judge a book by its cover, smiled the chef. 138. Every cloud has a silver lining. Meaning, there's good even in bad situations. Story, though she lost her job, Tanya started her dream bakery. Every cloud has a silver lining, she said, while frosting cupcakes. 139. Face the music, meaning, accept consequences. Story, after skipping practice, Addy had to face the music when his coach benched him for the match. 140. Get cold feet. Meaning, lose courage at the last moment. Story, just before skydiving, Arnav backed out. He got cold feet, the instructor chuckled. 141. Hit the sack, meaning, go to bed. Story, after a long day, Mira yawned and said, I'm hitting the sack. Good night. 142. In hot water, meaning, in trouble. Story, when the principal walked in during the prank, Sahil knew he was in hot water. 143. Jump on the bandwagon. Meaning, join a trend story. Once cricket cards got popular, even those who never watched cricket jumped on the bandwagon. 144. Keep your fingers crossed. Meaning, hope for the best. Story, as the results loaded, Neela whispered, keep your fingers crossed. 145. Let the cat out of the bag. Meaning, reveal a secret accidentally. Story, during dinner, Vicky mentioned the surprise trip. You just let the cat out of the bag, his sister screamed. 146. Miss the boat. Meaning, miss an opportunity. Story, by the time Arya applied, admissions had closed. She had missed the boat. 147. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. Meaning, not very smart story. After trying to unlock the door with a spoon, Arjun's friend laughed. You're not the sharpest tool in the shed today. 148. On the fence. Meaning, undecided story. Rima couldn't choose between science and commerce. She's still on the fence, her teacher noted. 149. Pull someone's leg. Meaning, joke or tease. Story. When Neha said she was moving to Mars, her friends knew she was pulling their leg. 150. Quiet as a mouse. Meaning, very quiet story. During the horror movie, Ayush was quiet as a mouse, clutching his popcorn tightly. 151. Rain on someone's parade. Meaning, spoil someone's joy. Story. Priya excitedly showed her art, but her brother said, it's okay. Why'd you rain on her parade? Their mom scolded. 152. Speak of the devil. Meaning, when someone appears while being talked about story. We were just talking about you, said Zoya as her teacher entered. Speak of the devil. 153. Take the bull by the horns. Meaning, face a problem directly. Story. Instead of blaming others, Armin fixed the issue himself. He took the bull by the horns, said his boss. 154. Under one's nose. Meaning, something happening nearby without being noticed. Story. The missing keys were under his nose, in his pocket the whole time. 155. Variety is the spice of life. Meaning, doing different things makes life interesting. Story. Instead of just pizza, the group tried Thai food. Variety is the spice of life, laughed Rohan. 156. Wet blanket. Meaning, a person who spoils the fun story. During karaoke, Karan refused to sing or cheer. Don't be a wet blanket, teased his friend. 157. X Factor. Meaning, a special talent story. Her voice wasn't loud, but it had the X factor that touched every heart. 158. You snooze, you lose. Meaning, if you delay, you miss the chance story. Sahil took too long to reply. The seat's gone. You snooze, you lose, said the booking agent. 159. Zip your lip. Meaning, be quiet. Story. During the exam, the invigilator said, zip your lip and focus. 160. A leopard can't change its spots. Meaning, people don't change their true nature. Story. Even after promises, he cheated again. A leopard can't change its spots, sighed his friend. 161. Back to the drawing board. meaning start again after failure. Story, the app crashed during launch. Back to the drawing board, said the developer, determined to improve it. 162. Cry over spilled milk, meaning regret something that can't be changed. Story, Mira dropped her coffee on the essay. No use crying over spilled milk, she told herself, and started rewriting. 163. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, meaning don't rely on one plan. Story, Ravi invested all his money into a single business idea. When it failed, he realized the value of this idiom. 164. Every dog has its day, meaning everyone gets a chance eventually. Story, ignored for years, Rena finally won the competition. Every dog has its day, she smiled. 165. Fish out of water, meaning uncomfortable in a new situation. Story, at her first coding class, Ritu felt lost, a fish out of water among techies. 166. Give someone the benefit of the doubt, meaning believe someone without proof. Story, though he arrived late again, Aisha gave him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe traffic was bad. 167. Hit the nail on the head, meaning describe something exactly. Story, in the meeting, Kabir said the issue was poor communication. Everyone agreed. He hit the nail on the head. 168. If the shoe fits, wear it, meaning except if a comment applies to you. Story, Neha said some people were lazy and Rehan got upset. If the shoe fits, she smiled. 169. Jump out of one's skin, meaning be extremely startled. Story, when the balloon burst, Arnav jumped out of his skin and spilled popcorn everywhere. 170. Keep something at bay, meaning prevent something bad from happening. Story, Rima exercised daily to keep stress at bay during exams. 171. Leave no stone unturned, meaning try everything possible. Story, Ravi searched every corner of the city for his lost cat. He left no stone unturned. 172. Make a long story short, meaning summarize story. After a 20-minute explanation, Sanjay said, to make a long story short, I missed the train. 173. Neck and neck, meaning very close competition. Story, during the final lap, the runners were neck and neck. It was anyone's race. 174. Off the hook, meaning free from responsibility or blame. Story, Ria admitted she broke the vase, getting her brother off the hook. 175. Pass the buck, meaning shift responsibility to someone else. Story, when the file went missing, everyone passed the buck until the manager found it himself. 176. Quiet before the storm, meaning calm before chaos. Story, the classroom was silent before results were handed out, the quiet before the storm. 177. Read between the lines, meaning understand hidden meaning. Story, though the message seemed polite, Tanya read between the lines and sensed the tension. 178. Sink or swim, meaning succeed or fail through your own efforts. Story, thrown into managing a new project, Rahul had to sink or swim. He swam beautifully. 179. The straw that broke the camel's back, meaning final burden that causes collapse. Story, after months of stress, a rude email pushed her over the edge. It was the straw that broke the camel's back. 180. Up in the air, meaning uncertain story. With changing rules, their travel plan was still up in the air. 181. Variety pack, meaning a mix of different things. Story, the playlist was a variety pack, rap, jazz, rock, and bhajans all in one. 182. Water under the bridge, meaning past problems that are forgotten. Story, after years of silence, the friends hugged. It's all water under the bridge, one said. 183. You can't judge a book by its cover. Meaning, don't base opinions on looks. Story. That plain bakery had the best desserts in town. Never judge a book by its cover. 184. Zip through something. Meaning, do something quickly. Story. Tia zipped through her homework so she could watch her favorite show. 185. A penny for your thoughts. Meaning, tell me what you're thinking. Story. Zara looked lost in thought. Her friend nudged her. A penny for your thoughts? 186. Back in the saddle. Meaning, return to something after a break. Story. After her injury, Priya finally returned to dance class. Back in the saddle, she whispered, smiling. 187. Call it a day. Meaning, stop working for now. Story. They'd been designing for hours. Let's call it a day, Ria said, stretching. 188. Devil's advocate. Meaning, someone who argues just to test the idea. Story. To make the debate interesting, Arjun played devil's advocate, challenging everyone. 189. Easier said than done. Meaning, harder to do than it sounds. Story. Just ignore them, his friend said. Easier said than done, Ravi replied. 190. Feather in your cap. Meaning, an achievement to be proud. Of story, winning the science competition was a feather in Aisha's cap. 191. Go the extra mile. Meaning, put in more effort than expected. Story. Ritu not only completed the task but created a full manual. She went the extra mile. 192. Hit the ground running. Meaning, start something with energy. Story. As soon as he joined, Aryan hit the ground running, launching 3 projects in a week. 193. It takes 2 to tango. Meaning, both people are responsible. Story. When the conflict escalated, their mentor said, it takes 2 to tango. You both need to reflect. 194. Jump the hurdle. Meaning, overcome an obstacle. Story. Though his health wasn't perfect, Aditya jumped every hurdle and crossed the finish line. 195. Keep your cool. Meaning, stay calm under pressure. Story. Despite the chaos, Maya kept her cool and solved the problem like a pro. 196. Let bygones be bygones. Meaning, forgive past issues. Story. After the reunion, they decided to let bygones be bygones and start fresh. 197. Make a mountain. Out of a molehill. Meaning, overreact to a small issue. Story. Zoya panicked over a tiny stain. You're making a mountain out of a molehill, her sister said. 198. Not the end of the world. Meaning, not as bad as it seems. Story. When her project failed, her mentor reminded, it's not the end of the world. Learn and move on. 199. Put a sock in it. Meaning, be quiet. Story. When the chatter grew loud, the teacher finally shouted, put a sock in it. 200. Read the riot act. Meaning, give a strong warning. Story. After breaking the lab equipment, the principal read the riot act to the entire class. And there you have it. 200 powerful idioms, each brought to life with meaning and memorable stories. Whether you're a student, a speaker, a job seeker, or a curious learner, these idioms are your tools to communicate with confidence, charisma, and clarity. If you found even one idiom that sparked your mind, smash that like button. Subscribe to SpeakifIee and tap the bell icon so you're always the first to learn new practical English content. Got a favorite idiom? Or one you use every day? Drop it in the comments. I read each one and reply personally. This is more than vocabulary. It's a mindset, a communication upgrade. So stay tuned, stay curious, and keep speaking smart. Until next time, this is SpeakifIee, helping you speak it better.